So, in today's video guys, we've shown about the best ways to get CC in Dragon Ball Legends. Now, I've done one of these videos before, I think it was about a year ago. But obviously now, big new update, a lot of new changes, new events. At the time of recording this, it is anniversary. So, it may be a little bit different, but I think what I'll do first is, the first part of the video I'll talk about all the anniversary ways you can get CC at the current moment. And then we'll also talk about, in the other half, the other ways you can get CC, like without anniversary or big celebration, right? So obviously, the big thing, well, I'd say the most easiest way to actually grind CC is just from events, right? Now, obviously, there's some events that have a lot more CC than others. For example, this one here is guaranteed 500 CC straight off the bat. And this event, I think, when I recorded, it took me like 15 minutes, 20 minutes max to do. Didn't take hardly any time, but I did, look at the story and all that sort of thing. But as you can see, 500 CC there. And it's a good event to do as well, right? It's pretty interesting. There's obviously another, like, little few ones, like... The things that do suck, these like space-time rushes here, they used to have CC, but now they got rid of it, which does suck, but the resources in it are semi-good, depending on how you look at it. So, when you look at it that way, it does suck, no CC. The Zenkai Rush Battle, there will be a new one by the time this video goes up, there'll be one tomorrow. But Zenkai Rush Battles are really good. I think you get 350 to 500, I think around that CC. So, yeah, again, like, most of these events, you're not going to get, like, a lot straight off the bat, but it obviously helps, build up over time. Obviously, Raid's the big one there. I'm going to see if I can go into the event details, because I think you get 5,600 all up. I think that's what it is. But Raids are really good anyway, even if you're not looking at the CC rewards. Like, there's other, like, really good rewards regardless. Actually, let me go on the news real quick. The news should have the total CC count I'm looking for here. Wait, have I gone past it already? Probably should got this all prepared. I guess we can have a look at other things here. So you have got login bonus as well, but I guess login bonus you can't really grind that out as such. There's equipment stuff there, which I'll talk about in a minute. So these should be the missions here. The missions do give a lot as well. To tell me the exact amount, that's what, 600, yeah, 600 CC there. Which I don't know why it's not 700. It makes sense, it's 7th anniversary, but... Oh well, but as you can see there, you get some there. But the raid honors are a bit different. I'll link that in the description below how to get raid honors. It's fairly easy, but... that's not what I'm looking for. Does I have it here? Nope, this isn't looking... It must be the Jerem one here. I know it did say the full CCM. Yeah, there we go. 5,600 for all 8 raids, which does sort of suck, because you can't actually farm this straight away. But even when anniversary goes, we will get these raids again. They probably won't be a non-stop. I mean, we will get more non-stop raids, but they're not going to be a regular occurrence. But we will get raids, obviously, because Legends knows how good this is, sort of thing. So as you can see, 5,600 there. Does it say exactly how much you get per one? Probably not, does it? I think you get about 600 per one. I think if I'm doing my maths right. So there's a decent amount there. The thing that I guess does suck is the time I'm recording this, it is like still very early on the anniversary, so it's hard to tell what other events they got in store. Co-op can be semi-decent as well. So you don't get like, like heaps and heaps here. I think you get a total of 300 in the exchange shop here, which I think I already got one of them. Which I don't know why they've put it all the way down the bottom. Yeah, so you can get... I mean, it is a bit pricey, but the same thing, when co-op refreshes, you can constantly get 300cc per time sort of thing, so it is a little bit grindy. And then obviously you got the stars here. I still have to do these ones, but you get little bits of CC, which this is I guess the sort of annoying part when you want to grind CC, is there's like all these little like mini missions here that you can do and gives you a little bit of CC. I mean, you still get like a decent amount there. You get, what is it, 3 per one, and there's like, what, 7 missions there or something like that. If you're wondering what they mean by battle first characters or 6 characters, I'm pretty sure it means 1st anniversary and 6th anniversary. So if we go and filter here real quick, we should be able to go down to character tags. And as you see there, it's got 1st and 6th, so you just click that. Pretty much show you who you got to use. All these characters, stuff like that. It's pretty simple, but I've seen a lot of people get a little bit confused about that on Twitter and that, so I thought I'd just quickly point that out. Right, what else is there? So, usually all the main CC ones are in the recommended section. There's not many at the moment. That free-to-play one's really good, but you don't get CC from it. Freezer one, you get some CC, but we're going to get the Duran one tomorrow. So there's going to be a new one up. Talked about all that. Like I said, with recording this now, there definitely could be more events coming out, which does give more CC, which obviously you have to look for, but I will probably do, I'm thinking I might do weekly videos showing how to get CC for the week, but this one here is sort of going to be like a massive, like, I guess, talk about different ways to get CC, if that makes sense, like a huge full guide, where like the weekly ones are going to be, yep, this week we got this event and stuff like that, and new missions, because we'll probably get new missions every week as well, especially for Anniversary. So if you are new to the game as well, I do recommend doing all these stages here. So you have all these like events here, you get a new free play character, you get Raditz and that. I think you can Zenko Awaken him as well from this stage or stuff like that. Yet again, like this is only if you're like brand new to the game sort of thing. It's very easy content to do. It is a little bit grindy, but you do get a fair amount of CC from all these. And these ones here are permanent. So from Raditz onwards, down to Frieza, these are all permanent, they won't go away. These top two will probably leave in maybe 2 weeks, I'd say, and get refreshed for a new lot. I don't know why they haven't brought back all the old events for Anniversary. It seems a bit weird to me. I thought they would, but it is Legends. They do things a bit differently. But we'll talk about missions that in a minute. I just want to quickly go over all these. Yeah, again, as you can see, all these little stars here, you do get more CC from it as well. I think it's 3 per one, like it usually is. Yeah, again, it's not a lot of CC, but it can slowly like build up. Like I'm pretty sure all of these, if you're brand new and did all these, you're probably gonna get like maybe a few hundred, maybe 200 CC just doing all these. I mean, some of them you might be able to do, like the equipment battle here. You do need to get like what do you call it? Friendship rank 5 on some of these characters. So this one would be a bit harder to do, but like equipment collection here, you know, you can do all these fairly easy and get 10 per one. Challenges you don't get much, but 10 per one, so it's not a lot, but it's, you know, it's something, I guess. Because who knows, you know, sometimes you might be like 10 off a summon, like 10 CC off a summon, or 20, for example, so I guess it's a little bit helpful. The special ones here are definitely very good. Now, I've had a few questions about doing this one. If you guys want, I can do a full rerun of all this, even though I have completed it all, I can go over it again. You do get a fair amount of CC from this. Not like a crazy amount, but I think it's like a fit. Actually, can we do an event? Will it show me? Okay, it won't show me, that does sort of suck. But, yeah, there's a fair bit of CC here, so if you guys want, I can do a guide on that sort of thing. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if I get enough responses. I can't remember if the Let's Go Legends one gives you CC. I think it's like the same thing. Okay, you get 100 there, so this one's actually pretty good to do. But all these special ones here, as you see here, these don't have expiry date. Well, they probably do, but it's not for like another 1,000 days or something. It's like, it's on the max on all the events. Like all the permanent events sort of thing. So these ones here won't go away at all. These events here, I will say, are a bit annoying. I can do them, I'm just a little bit lazy doing it. But these ones do sort of suck if you're brand new to the game, because, for example, with this Trunks, he's going to be 14 stars. Which, if you played the game for a while, all these characters you probably do have 14 starred, but if you're new to the game, you might be able to do like this one, for example, which is like 4 stars, and you can get easy 50 CC plus, well, what's that, 53 CC, you know. So it's not a crazy amount, but you'd only have 3 per day, which does sort of suck. I don't know why they've limited that. But like I said, all these events here, you get plenty of CC from, and they're not going away anytime soon. So you got plenty of time to do it, there's no rush, but they are here. Some of them are really good, especially the Z-Power one, like for example, Daima. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, is it this one you get the Z-Power? Yeah, you get some Z-Power from this, but I think you do have to pull Goku if I remember correctly. Which does sort of suck, but I guess, I highly expect these Daima units maybe return for part 3. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think part 3 we could see like Super Saiyan 4 Goku return on the Ultra banner. I could be wrong, but to me, that would like really encourage people to summon. Right, so we talk about all the events here. I guess another one we'll quickly talk about first is, I guess, story mode. Now, story mode is definitely very boring to do, I'll say that. It does have a good story behind it, so if you do want to do the demos and that go along with it, it is really good. But, as you can see here, there is quite a fair bit to do here. There's a lot. So, when you look at it, like, yes, there's a lot to do here. But when you think about it this way, there is just so much CC to get here. So you look at, you got 10 there, and then you get, I don't know exactly how much there's, 3 per one. But you probably get like, what, maybe nearly 50 per one, because when you do this as well, you also complete the Z mission. So you get another 10 or 20 CC, I guess. I think it depends on the mission or the event, the story you do. And you also get Z levels as well. So obviously Z levels do you get CC from as well. So to me, this is definitely the best way to grind CC if you're new to the game or if you're semi-new. Yeah, if you've been playing the game for as long as I have, you know, most of these you already got done by now. Like, I only had to do the last 2 stages, which I got done, I think 3 hours it took me to do. 2 hours, just because I was making sure I got all these done in one run, which I highly recommend to do. So before you do the event, I recommend you look at this first challenge and try and get all done straight away in like the first run. Saves you going back and forth, going, oh, I missed this star, oh, I missed this star. You know, if you can try and get all of it done, or most of it done in one run, it's just a lot easier to push through to do more stuff. So yeah, I won't get too much heavily into story mode, but story mode is definitely one of the best ways. I probably would say it is the best way to do it. Right, now we'll talk about missions, and that's going to be pretty much it. But the missions, there's a lot to cover, right? So obviously you got your daily stamps here. Now, daily stamps don't usually take too long if you roughly work out a good strategy to do it. Typically for me, I'll use 10 energy straight away on my adventures, do the adventures, go into bonus battle, quickly do that, quickly do co-op, and you get it all done. Or PvP, it's up to you. So to me, it only takes like, what, 5 minutes? 10 minutes maybe max to quickly smash it out. Will it show me the total CC? So yeah, total 1000 CC over 14 days. It is a bit annoying you have to wait that long, but at the same time, when you're typically grinding CC, you're slowly building up to an amount, sort of thing. So you're not trying to get, well, I guess you can try and get day one some of these rewards, but you know what I mean, right? Doing daily stamps does definitely help, because, like, you know, one day you might grind, oh, I need 200 more CC for another multi, but, you know, what's that, today for me would be the 200, so I guess depending on how lucky you get, it can be really good. Right, now we got the normal events here, which we obviously have a lot. Now, like I said at the start, since I am recording this in anniversary time, these will be a little bit different. So, for example, there's probably not going to be special missions up when anniversary is over. We could still get more missions, but it won't be as good as this. I think you get a total of 4,000 CC from this one. Yeah, 4,000, but this one here does take a lot. This is just 7th anniversary medals, which I'll also link that in the description below as well, just to show the guide for that real quick. It is definitely very grindy. You're not going to get this done day one, sort of thing, so don't get ahead of yourself. This will take quite a fair bit to do. I mean, if you grind out raid, you can probably get a fair bit now, but you're not going to get the 1,500 in like a week, for example. You got adventures as well. Obviously, adventures are very good to do. Easy way to get CC and also other good rewards as well in the shop, in the exchange shop. You don't get any from Zenkai's, which do sort of suck. Free play wise, you don't get much either. I think you just get like a few things here and there, but I actually got to collect this. It's starting to annoy me, but better quickly collect it. But yeah, you don't really get too much CC from the free play events anymore. We used to get a fair bit, but they've limited it quite a fair bit now. PvP rewards, obviously you get a fair bit there. As you can see, 700, which is quite a decent amount. Plus you get like more in the exchange shop as well. Raid we talked about. There's nothing in the missions, I don't think. It's just normal, what do you call it? Just normal raid medals and that. We talked about the raid honors as well. Co-op, yet again, so you get another 200 there. So yeah, each co-op reset, you get, what, 500 CC per run. So that's not too bad. Well, every 2 weeks you get 500. I think they reset every 2 weeks. Tournament of Power is definitely very good for CC as well. I forgot to talk about that. You can get, I think, a maximum. Is it a maximum of 2,000 CC? Or it might be 1,500. I think you can get like 1,000 depending where you're at. Let me quickly get it up real quick. We should be able to check the rewards. I can't remember. I know you get a fair bit of CC if you're like really high up in like your Z rating, your Z ranks. Will it show? I'm hoping it shows it. Season details. Let's show us here. Yeah. So if you get in the top, what's that? If your battle scores over, what's that, 27 million, you get 100 CC from that. Ranking rewards, yeah, Z rank rank 1, I mean, that's hard to get, but top 5% and top 25% is actually pretty, I wouldn't say pretty easy, but you can pretty much get that if you really try. So as you can see, you get a fair bit of CC there, you get 1000 for top 3, well, the top 3 rankings there, and then 800 and 500. Boost characters, I don't really, to be honest, really worry about the boost characters, but I can do a guide on tournament power if you guys want as well. I haven't really done one before, but I can do one if you guys want. So yeah, you definitely get a lot of CC just from that as well. It is a bit annoying. I usually, as you can see there, I sort of leave it till last second and then I quickly do it. I probably might do it after this video just so I don't forget. Right, let's go back to missions. Where we go up to? Down here somewhere. So yeah, like I said, even I've got some stuff here I got to do to get CC. I've just been a bit lazy doing it, but the big one here I'd say is Z missions as well. They did get rid of it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they would have got rid of it now. But one of the best ways to do it was actually soul boosting. If you soul boosted all your units, you got so much CC, it was ridiculous. But sadly, they got rid of that. But as you can see, for equipments as well, the upgrade part, don't worry about that too much. You can do re-upgrade and it still counts. That gives you a fair bit of CC as well. There is other stuff as well I can't quite show just because I already got it. But there's lots of Z missions that do give a lot. Okay, maybe you don't get any more for reaching Z level. Certain Z levels. That sort of sucks. Right, let's go back. So we talked about all that. Mission plans, pretty easy to do as well. You get more missions, CC. If you pay for the premium, you get 1,500, as you can see there. But normal, so free play way is 500. So still a decent amount. Special, there's some here as well. As you can see, the more Legends missions, as a fair bit. I still got to do a few more friendship ranks. But there's stuff like, I think it's story mode. If you do so many story mode stages, you get some as well. So, yeah, total of 6,000 CC you can get. So there's a fair bit there. That's why I said as well, doing story mode is like really helpful. Just because all the CC and that you get for free. There is Charlotte missions. I can't obviously see what they were, but you can get, what was it, 1000 CC I think it says? Maybe 1000 or a few thousand CC just doing that. Pretty easy stuff. These ones up here you don't get any CC, I'm pretty sure it's just Z-Power, which I guess Z-Power can be cool. But I think that's pretty much it. Oh no, I was right, you do get CC, yeah. It's just not in the missions part, it's in the top part, which I think they should be a bit more than just 10. 10 seems pretty pointless, but... what else? I'm pretty sure that's it. What do we got here? Exchange shop. There is some, but there's like... You can't really farm without doing the other stages, which we pretty much talked about already. Like I said, raid, you can get some there. Co-op. Treasure battle as well. Treasure battle, you do get some. NCC, I might quickly get this before I forget. Gotta make sure I say collected, you know. Yeah, like I said, there's not really much here. I don't think you can get any from the adventures. It's just normal rewards. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't really get anything else from exchange shop. There's like little bits here and then they're recommended, but not a lot. So yeah, that's the only today's video, guys. It is definitely a very long video, but I want to try and cover pretty much everything I could in this video, just to make sure, yeah, I pretty got everything covered. But like I said, probably every week, like weekly reset, I'll probably do another video. So I might even do one maybe this weekend, depending when this video goes out, because obviously the time I'm doing this is the day before the weekly reset, so there could be more CC dropping in events. But yeah, if you guys need any more help or any more guides, just let me know in the comment section below, and I might do a video about it if it's highly recommended. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as I win the next one.